Morning!
Hello, sir?
partner. Hello, mister.
Howdy.
Yo, 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 yo! What is up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We're in Red Dead Redemption 2, baby. Always glorious. Starting up. I don't know, something about this game. You know, it's like aura farming the game. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You could stand next to some rando on the bridge. You could hang out near the stuffed bear in the welcome center. Just looks all cool, man. Bringing up the chat. Much love, Gerald. Appreciate the dono, man. Yo, yo, Trippy, what's up? And happy Friday, everyone. Man, it is officially Friday. I don't know about you guys, man. I'm so hyped for the weekend. Special shout out to Trippy, Nate Dog, Bart the Butcher. What is happening, man? Appreciate you guys for joining up tonight. Really hope everyone's feeling good. Kick back. Stream is beginning into the night. The late night live streams that I guess only the Trippy fam can do. I guess we're the night owl streamers. But yeah, I really hope everyone's doing good. Drop a comment. Check it out. The Barrel Wagon. What more do you need? Just a wagon. You got the Leviticus Cornwall barrel. Isn't it supposed to be tar or something like that? I don't know. Let's get it out of town before everybody starts shooting. Per usual, guys, if there's anything you want us to check out, any secrets in the game, we are in a little bit of an early game save file here. Of course, controlling Arthur. There are some things I want to look at, that's for sure. How you guys doing? Everybody doing all right? We need a head count here. Roll call. Has anybody been arrested? Crimson Cookie? What about Shelly? Has anybody seen Shelly? Can we verify that she's still alive? Much love, Cobra Commander, Mr. Slipshoe. Tar or kerosene? Oh, okay. I mean, Leviticus is just your typical, you know how it goes, right? You've seen it in the real world where you got people that have so much money that it becomes easy to make money. You know what I mean? It's like it would be nice if we had millions of dollars, probably not even that much, because there's little things you can do to earn money just by having a lot. And it makes it so much harder. It's like all of us who aren't rich, you kind of have it on hard mode compared to Leviticus. Let me actually take a look at this barrel. You can find the same blue Leviticus barrel at a lot of the different point of interest, the different hidden locations in the game. Yeah, there it is. Cornwall, kerosene, and tar. Hang on one moment, guys. Chickadee check. Check 1, check 2. Testing 3. Alright, it looks like, I think the audio should be all good now. Man, I think it was like last night's stream where the audio was just a little bit lower than usual for some reason. I mean, I'm sure you guys don't notice it too much because you can just boost the audio up more, turn up the volume or whatever, but technology can be weird. Shelly, what's happening? Alright, we can confirm Shelly is still alive. That's good to see. Fluffy, hope you're doing well. Drop a comment, hit the like button. And yeah, just hope everyone's doing good. Scaleworks, good to see you, man. Trippy, Nate Dog, Steve, Cuds, what's up, man? Doomer noticed it was lower. So, yeah, I mean, and that's why it's tough. A lot of times, I'll tell you guys to let me know if I sound good. And, obviously I want to make sure everything's primo for you guys, the Trippy fam. But it's tough because you guys don't always know. There's been streams where, we've streamed for like a couple hours, had a ton of people watching. And, then I go back and listen to it and there's like a hum or, some kind of electric disturbance in the audio. It's like, how does nobody tell me? I asked you guys if it was good and y'all are like, yeah, it's great. And then I go back and it's not great. So it's just one of those things where, I don't know, man, a lot of you guys in the Trippy fam are ride or die. I could have a opera singer in the background and y'all still would watch no problem and not even complain. So it's a good thing, but I certainly want to make sure everything's awesome for you guys. Gerald, Trippy still planning to go online later on. Not in tonight's stream. It's going to be a big Friday night stream, Gerald. So we moved it to Friday night. I still actually have to fix the online here on our PlayStation. Obviously, I haven't really updated anything, much like pretty much everybody in the gaming world. I mean, we're all disappointed in Sony for announcing the end of physical discs. For me, I'm not, for lack of a better way to say it, I'm not as butthurt as some people who are just completely, pissed off about it. But still angers me, man, because it sucks, man. I feel like there's a lot of things when it comes to gaming that we have to put up with, and there's nothing we can do about it. As gamers, we just have to take it. We have to wait forever for games. We have to deal with microtransactions. We have to deal with all these games trying to clone Fortnite, which is annoying. you know, there's just little things that we have to deal with, and that's one of them. No physical discs. Come on, man. Park off, open this open prairie. But yeah, so I haven't really updated anything on Sony since the announcement. So I don't really have online. I don't have. I was paying for the, you know, what was it, the Game Pass thing that Sony has. But I don't know. I canceled it. You know, with the, you know, the bad news from Sony haven't activated it yet. So that's why I have to activate online for us to play Red Dead Online. And unfortunately, we will have to do it. So we'll have to give Sony our money. But we'll be back on there for tomorrow's stream. So hopefully you guys can join up. It's going to be Friday night marathon Red Dead stream in Red Dead Online. So anybody can join up if you're on PlayStation. But all that said, man, huge shout out to everybody in here already. We're just kicking off the stream. Got my coffee mug up. Cheers to the trippiest community on the planet. Much love, guys. Doomer, RJ, I would watch even with a blank screen. Really appreciate the love and really appreciate y'all for having my back. Really appreciate the hell out of you guys, man. What would I do without the Trippy gang? So, to start the stream, and like I said, if there's any, you know, secret locations, anything like that you want us to look at, always let us know. You know, the world is wide open to us. In this chapter, you know, we've looked at a few things, but not too much. One thing that we did want to do is return to the tallest mountain in the game, which is a place we actually discovered. The Trippy gang discovered it. Slipshoe and I were the first ones to make it to the peak. He was there, you could ask him. We'd searched before, I hit him up before we went to do the journey. September also helped us out on that one. And we searched, you know, we searched out. I told him, I'm like, man, I'd looked everywhere. Nobody, I can't find anybody who's been to the peak of that thing, even with mods. And yeah, so we set out to do it. And even though it's really hard, we managed to make it to the very tippy top of the tallest, the real tallest point in Red Dead Redemption 2. But there's something really crazy about it when you can get there with the infinite Thunderstorm activated, because it's the only place in the game that actually goes above the volumetric clouds. So to go up there, excuse me guys, with the, you know, the Thunderstorm, and man, it is maximum trippy. Now it's not easy because the last time we attempted to get there, unfortunately, man, it's just tough. I think we fell down a cliff or something. So we got to try it out tonight. I figured, you know, we're officially kind of kicking off the weekend here. Hyped for the weekend. So, yeah, man, let's kick it off in style. We'll do some extra trippy stuff in tonight's stream. That's for sure. Shelly, always good to see you. Much love to Rocket Smoke. J-Mac. You think the bears here? This is what a lot of us view as kind of Dutch's hidden house. For some reason, he has a connection to this place. Let's see if we can look inside. No. Yeah, so we already came here in this file. We rummaged it. You want punishment. Is that supposed to be like a sexual innuendo? What's up with the EC, though? There's so many different hidden, initials, that sort of thing within the game. But yeah, that always stood out to me. The EC. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts about who that could possibly be. Keep in mind, this is where you find Dutch's pipe. And it does have, kind of that look to it. Like someplace he would stop and write some poems, that sort of thing. Even though it's just a little shack, I gotta say, man, it's pretty mysterious. It's one of my favorite hidden cabins in the entire game. So yeah, let's do this, guys. Make sure we got some bottles here. We're gonna need that. We got 3 brandy, 3 the open gin, Gorma rum, bourbon. We should be okay. Jason Powell's in the chat. Hey Trippy, can I get Red Dead Redemption on Xbox Series X or S? Can I get Red Dead Redemption? Yeah, I mean, Jason Powell, I hate to tell you, but I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is still an Xbox One game. So yeah, unfortunately you're going to be playing the Xbox One version of it. Like me right now, I'm on PlayStation, right? PS5, but we're still playing the PlayStation 4 version of the game. It's been highly rumored that Rockstar is working on a next-gen game, the next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2, but we still haven't gotten it. At this point, we know we're probably too close to Grand Theft Auto 6 for us to get it. Hopefully not. You would think maybe September is our last opportunity, like August, September. Maybe Rockstar does it in October, but for the most part, November 19th is Judgment Day. So I don't think Rockstar is going to release it for a while after that. They might be holding off. Likely what Rockstar could be doing is, they could be waiting for maybe another next-gen console, right? They might want to release a PS6 version of Red Dead Redemption 2, which means we would never get an authentic PlayStation 5 version. They skip it and then launch it as maybe like a, launch title for PlayStation 6. And we're not stupid. We all know. I mean, this game, it looks good enough for them to definitely pull that off. It would probably be easy for them. They could make this look like a legit PS6 game.
Yep.
And all they would have to do is really just to upgrade the graphics and give it 60 frames per second. But yeah, I definitely recommend buying the game. Unfortunately, it is like the 3rd highest selling game of all time. Not a lot of people realize that. This game is a banger for Rockstar. And because of that, I don't really think they're going to put it on sale too often. I wonder how much it costs right now. I don't know. Kicking off the stream, y'all. Really hope you guys are feeling good. It's Friday, 7:10. 7:10. Bit of a 420-esque day, I suppose. Guess it was only right that we started the stream with the kerosene oil barrel. Rode around. Alright, y'all, wish me luck. We want to activate this storm, and then we're going to head out of bounds. We got to head to the real tallest mountain. If we can pull this off, man, It's going to be so trippy. It's actually the perfect thing to do on 710.
Slow up now.
Alright. Had some troubles doing this lately. So I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of worried here. Slipshoe, what's happening, man? Overtime plus holiday pay. Wait, you get overtime pay on 710? Wow, man. You must be working for Snoop Dogg or something. Jason says, I love the Red Dead Redemption 1. I had PlayStation. Yeah, dude, Red Dead Redemption 1 is an all-time classic. I'm going to move this guy. I think somebody's shooting fireworks outside. What is it, 2:30 a.m. my time? It's pretty random. They must have found some fireworks they forgot to launch. Better late than ever. Alright, let me drink some coffee here. I'm probably going to have to make a second cup of coffee. Cheers to you guys, man. I really hope you have a good weekend. Don't forget, our next stream, Friday night stream, Red Dead Redemption Online Meetup. Alright, so it's going to be on PlayStation. Doesn't matter if you have a PS4, PS5. I think Red Dead is still playable on the PS2. So as long as you have a PlayStation, you should be able to join up with us. Much love again to Gerald for the donos. We do have, if you're a member of the channel, we have a GTA Vice City themed Rockstar emoji. Vice City, you know, it's going to make a comeback in the biggest way ever. And we could have a new trailer any day, man. I mean, Rockstar could drop it today for all we know. All these people that want to predict Rockstar, you know, they want to, oh, Rockstar did it this way, so, you know, look for them to do it, you know, or they're, I don't know, a lot of people are predicting things and whatnot. It's pretty tough to predict Rockstar because they go by the beat of their own drum. They give 0 Fs about anybody else, and it almost seems like when it comes to trailer 3, they're going to drop it when we least suspect it. It's like that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? That's what they're planning. They're going to wait for when we absolutely do not see it coming, and that's when they're going to release it. Much love. I knew that was going to do that, guys. It's going to be finicky, isn't it? Let's reload it. I think that'll be the easiest way. Sometimes it seems like if you just reload it and give it a fresh go, it'll start right up. Really appreciate that. Gerald had gifted 5 memberships. So if anybody was gifted a membership, just refresh the chat. That way you get the emojis. You have to click on the emoji button. You know, a little, what's it, a smiley face or whatever. We got all kinds of trippy emojis. We're going to have a whole new wave of trippy emojis up for you guys, along with a bunch of new stuff. Everybody in the Trippy Club is going to get a massive upgrade. But we got a bunch of cool emojis, man. Over the years, we've collected some good ones. I mean, you got the night owl emoji. We're definitely some night owls tonight. The teabag emoji. I have to make use of that one. But we do have that brand new GTA Vice City style emoji. And that one, I gotta say, man, I just like the vibe of it. It kind of looks old school in the chat.
Okay, girl.
Oh, man, maybe we should change into our
Fancy ride?
winter attire. Let's see what we got in the horse. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Hey, Arthur might be a little bit chilly, but what's worse? Hyperthermia or tuberculosis? Maybe they cancel each other out. Scale works. The sickest emojis. You got The evil son, the mad son from Super Mario Brothers 3. Jason emoji's looking pretty good, I gotta say, man. It's definitely getting me hyped to use him. I think he's going to be such a cool character to use. And, I mean, think about the variety of Jasons I think we'll all have together as the Trippy fam. He's going to be a customizable character. And if you played with CJ back in the GTA San Andreas era, then you know what I'm talking about, man. That's going to be a big deal, dude. Fat Jason. I feel like we might have to have a second save file just to try to create a Fat Jason. I wonder how skinny you're going to get to make him. Are you going to make him look like, I mean, it's going to look like you know, like a starving hobo or something. Skin and bones. What about Lucia, the girl? Can you make her fat? That would be crazy, dude. Imagine, you know, chunky Lucia. This girl, she's, you know, absolutely looking like a whale out there. And she's out here with a missile launcher, you know, getting 6 stars. How awesome would that be? An overweight Lucia with a missile launcher. Jumping on the motorcycle. Like, how overweight can we do it? How underweight can we do it? I want to know. You know, we'll bring the horse. I was going to try something with the horse, but we'll bring it. We won't mess with the formula.
Yep.
Trippy Nate Dogg, you're going to make Hobo Jason on the behalf of the Trippy gang? The official Hobo Jason. That would be awesome. It's like he's looking, so you could have Jason looking like a hobo. And out there like a true Florida, you know, beast. J-Mac, good call. Mullet Jason. Alright, here we go. Fire in the hole. Give me light. Isn't it weird that you get this lightning strike that, you know, it's like you can barely see the thing. And it makes no noise, dude. Like, could we not get thunder? Maybe if Rockstar, you know, eventually gets the next gen version out, maybe they could hook us up with some thunder. Would that be cool? Oh no. Run. Or, no, don't look backwards, Arthur. What? Why does the camera, like, slowly creep backwards? Is that necessary?
Go, go.
He's not going to leave us alone, is he? Saw us with the gun, he started running away.
Slow it up.
Like, oh, shite. Arthur ain't playing. You ain't stopping us from getting this Thunderstorm, Coog. Hey, once again, man, much love. Anybody in the stream right now is a legend. Doomer. Much love, Cobra Commander. Shelly. Doomer says, no noise makes me think it isn't a lightning strike. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lightning. If you get a good look at it, a lot of times it looks nearly invisible. But if you do get a good look at it, you can tell it is a lightning strike. It's very strange because when you get struck in this game, or if a lightning strike comes close to you, it does make a loud noise, and it even kind of creeps you out because it's got a bright flash of light. So who knows, man? Maybe it's just an afterthought. Just another YouTube channel, 7:35 a.m. here in England. Hey, good morning. Rocket Smoke. Bareback and a minigun. What about a chainsaw? I think the chainsaw is going to make a comeback. So, Chainsaw, big part of Vice City. I think you could get it in San Andreas as well, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. See, the lightning that we saw over there isn't really as pronounced as that one, but we are close to it. So yeah, you got the Chainsaw, which appeared in Vice City. I think we'll make a comeback because, of course, we are going back to Vice City. And also the Ninja Sword, I think, will come back. Chris Carlson, what's happening? No way, man. Really? That's it? Can you get struck in Red Dead Redemption 2, Skillworks? Yes, you can. Kidding me? We've cataloged that and even discovered the time, the place, when, where, how, when, and who, and why you get struck in Red Dead 2. We're always in the search of the trippiest secrets in any video game. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes the cake. And that's just one of the many really trippy Easter eggs that you can find and getting struck by lightning. How many other games can you get struck in? They just released a, kind of a remake for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I believe you can get struck in that game while you're in the pirate ship. Red Dead 2 is iconic and 100% original. Really hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. So we are going to head to the cave, which is going to lead us out of bounds, and we're going to reach the top of Mount Trippy, the real tallest location in the entire game, the tallest mountain. And could never have discovered that without you guys, that's for sure. Give me one quick moment, guys. Just going to check one thing, and then we're going to head out on the road. Alright guys, Thunderstorm seems to be all good. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. It's a very peaceful rain out. You know, maybe I'm going to turn the rain down just one notch for you guys. Because where we're going, there's going to be a lot of wind, rain, sleet, hail, raining cats and dogs. And there we go. Maybe even acid rain. It's going to be that dangerous. So what's happening with you guys? Everybody doing good? The hot days of summer, man, it is so brutal outside here. Not to mention, the mosquitoes are, I mean, they will fly you away right now. I don't know why, but there's just tons of mosquitoes out. I actually went swimming in the pool, like, it was like 8:30, you know, just to try to avoid some heat. So I went to the pool at 8:30. And, you know, even then, it's still warm outside. Feel that humidity, the Florida humidity, and on top of that, you know, mosquitoes and everything. So it's just rough outside. It's good to be, you know, inside chilling with you guys. It's night, so we don't have a blasting sun. Man, whoever gave Florida the nickname the Sunshine State, they hit the nail on the head with that one. Special shout out to Slipshoe. He says, I think the Chelonians were aware of the time travelers, and they were wrong about the time door just below the cliff's edge. Whoa. That's a trippy theory, Slipshoe. I might have to hit you up in the DM. Maybe we should do, you know, like a Chelonian video, because I think that the Epsilon are going to be in Grand Theft Auto 6, and why not the Chelonians, dude? I mean, we all have to think that there's a good chance Jeremy Gill makes or not Jeremy Gill, I guess it would be Francis Sinclair, because he's got the Epsilon color. So Francis Sinclair is probably going to somehow be in Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm looking for Francis Sinclair. I can barely see out here. Francis Sinclair or Omega from GTA 5, possibly Omega, because the last thing he says is, I'll see you on the other side, brother. And then, of course, you kind of got that similar mystery going on with Francis Sinclair. So I'll be looking for both of those characters, not to mention Gavin. You know there's going to be somebody named Gavin in Grand Theft Auto 6, dude. I wish we could put money on that. Probably find him in the middle of a swamp or something like that. Alright, y'all. We got to use our method to breach outside of the map. The place we're going to is, you know, kind of, it's inside the map, but yeah, it's pretty hard to get to. So we're trying to get to the tallest point in Red Dead Redemption 2, the tippy top of the tallest mountain. And we also have the infinite thunderstorm going. And if you know how the volumetric clouds work in this game, you know how the weather, I mean, the weather is more advanced in this game than pretty much any other. So it's something we're looking for, because the weather in GTA 5 is a lot different than the weather in this game. And you're going to see the weather in this game evolve and look amazing in Grand Theft Auto 6. So we'll see. Speedy says, Trippy, you can put money on it on Kelsch? The heck is Kelsch? Chris Carlson, I need to research how to get all those Chelonian missions and make sure that I get them all, because I feel like they're, like, I've done a playthrough where I never got the final encounter for some reason. Huzzah. Out of coffee, guys. What time is it? 1:21 a.m. It's not the best time. don't know if we're going to be able to find a horse out here at this time. Look at that. Let's see what kind of animals we have down here. Much love to everybody. Hope you all have a good weekend coming up. Want to be the first ones to wish you a happy Friday. Hopefully you all have a trippy weekend. Kicking it off tonight, we were kind of just getting warmed up here. By the way, another thing I wanted to give you a heads up with is I put up a video on the channel. It's just a highlight of a live stream that I wanted to put up for the Trippy Club, the members. There are exclusive Trippy Club videos, and you kind of will get highlights in case you missed the streams. Want to start doing that stuff more for you guys, so I did post up a video for anybody to watch, highlight of one of our past Grand Theft Auto streams, talking about, will a casino be in GTA 6? We talked about a lot of things that I feel like a lot of people really don't even think about, and that's one of them, because the casino in Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode just says coming soon. You don't get to go into it unless you play Grand Theft Auto Online. So that's what makes me wonder, will we get a casino in story mode of Grand Theft Auto 6? Because there is several casinos in the Miami area, including one in Hollywood, Florida, which is shaped like a giant guitar. The casino is supposed to be epic. So I did put that as the thumbnail, and I posted that up for you guys. It is going to be a members exclusive video, but right now I have it public, so anybody can watch it. You don't have to be a member to see the video, but just in case you guys aren't members, it kind of gives you an idea. There's going to be exclusive member-only videos, just kind of bonus type videos for you guys. And that one's posted right now, so y'all can watch it. Brand new video talking about casinos and aliens within Grand Theft Auto 6, and you'll have to let me know what you guys think. Roy, what's happening, man? Nice, appreciate you watching it, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Doomer says, I saw the video. I think it's a high chance there will be a casino. I thought I made a couple good points in the video, Doomer, because I think it is like an easy answer, right? Like, yeah, of course they're going to put the casino in story mode, but, if they could do it like they did in Grand Theft Auto 5, where they want to make the casino more online exclusive. And that is why it's worth questioning it before the game comes out, before we get any definitive answer on that. And really before we've seen any casino footage in GTA 6, right? They've shown inside strip clubs and all kinds of different locations, the Everglades, the Redneck, the Redneck Park. I do have some redneck friends, and they're always looking for, those different redneck style parks. They have the four-wheelers and side-by-sides, these different vehicles to roll around in the mud with. I have some hardcore redneck friends, and that's the type of stuff they like. They're wired differently, and there's locations here in Florida suited just for them, and that will be in Grand Theft Auto 6. Huge shout out to Chris Carlson with the $10 dono. Chris, you are the man. Much love, dude. Notice how Chris dropped the dono and didn't even say a comment or anything, just showing love. Yeah, we just upgraded Mike Gardner to mod tier, just because there's so many people in here that, pretty much deserve to be a mod. People like, obviously, Chris, and, people like Doomer, J-Mac. You guys I consider good friends, man. So I really appreciate y'all. I think it'd be cool if YouTube gave us more features that we could do, because some of you guys, it'd be cool if we could have some sort of OG stamp of just kind of a trippy OG stamp that you could let people unlock. Obviously, you have the badges, but it'd be cool to have more options. Come on. There we go. Look at that view, guys. Yes. 5 o'clock a.m. The sun's about to come out. It's about to get real trippy because you got to remember, we have the infinite thunderstorm going. So all this wild weather that we're about to encounter is going to be a little bit different. And we're going to be going higher than the clouds themselves. You see those clouds, unlike in past Rockstar and Take-Two games, when you get close to those games, when you get close to the clouds in those games, they just kind of disappear. On this game, you can walk right through them. Give me one moment, guys. Just got to grab a quick refill in the kitchen. It'll only take a second. Definitely show love to Chris. He's a legend. Much love, Gerald. Huge shout out to Shelly, Mr. Flibble. Massive shout out to J-Mac and everybody in here. Roy, what's happening, man? Don't go anywhere. Shelly, you're in charge. Make sure nothing happens to Arthur. We don't want to get struck by lightning out here. Maybe we do want to get struck by lightning. Give me a moment, guys. Give me 60 seconds. I'm going to be right back. Much love, y'all. Hit the like button. Alright guys, much love. There you go. Hopefully that's good. As far as the audio is concerned, let's see if we can get Arthur a cheeseburger or something. There you go, Arthur. Delicious. Double Whopper with cheese. There we go. Got the chat back up. Huge shout out to Bob Lock 3575. What is happening, man? Chris says RJ had a vid trying to get a handcart before Chapter 5 in Saint Denis. You can actually spawn it Appleseed Timber at the beginning of Chapter 2. Really? Yeah, that's good to know, man. Do you remember the video where we found the handcart in Saint Denis, rode it all the way over to where the bridge is blown up, and wanted to see, we wanted to drive it, we did it in a stream, right, where we wanted to drive it straight off the bridge, thinking it would be hilarious to see, Arthur pretty much just go fall right down. Instead, to our surprise, you basically just keep on going as if the bridge is still there, so you're flying with the handcart. It's glorious. Much love, Doomer. Okay. So, for anybody who doesn't know, we are in an area of the map that you could tell was supposed to be in Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe not necessarily where we are now, but if you look right here, you can see the outskirts of what should have been the map, as you have signs of an avalanche. You have a cabin right here that's been destroyed by an avalanche, and there's even a trail. So it's pretty distinct, and we've covered it a few times. So that's why, compared to some other areas outside the map around Red Dead Redemption 2, this one, it looks pretty much complete. You got animals, you got everything out here. You need to visit Caster's Ridge first. Oh. Okay. I want to do a new Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough fairly soon. We're going to be doing a couple new playthroughs kind of like simultaneously with Vice City. Although that game, not nearly as long as Red Dead Redemption 2, but man, I do want to do a Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough again. It's one of those things that I've been wanting to do for a while, but we were holding out for the new version of the game, and an actual PS5 version. But we'll be waiting forever. Cobra says, I remember the Invisible Bridge. Cobra Commander, you were probably there, during the stream, because we did it live, and that was the hilarious part. The fact that we figured out we could get the handcart. I have a save file that has it show up, but other than that, it's really rare to get it to show up there. Basically, just appears in Saint Denis at a part of the track for some reason, and then you have to drive it all the way up past Annisburg to the bridge that you blow up during that particular chapter. That takes forever. The handcart is pretty slow. And then, of course, we made it all the way there, only to pretty much just hover right over the gorge. It's trippy, it's pretty much one of those reasons why we are the Trippy fan, because only us, right? We would be the only ones to discover some craziness like that. So much love to everybody in here. Do me a favor and hit the like button. The night is young. It just passed 3 o'clock here on the East Coast, so that's kind of the witching hour. That's when supposedly you got maybe ghosts, if you believe in that type of thing. Witches, people are doing, evil ceremonies in the woods somewhere. Unfortunately, they're probably killing some hobo, in the woods. It's pretty gruesome stuff, man. There's some pretty... The real life can be very dark. Meanwhile, you know, we're doing our thing. Late night. Let's see. Go this way. I think there should be some horses showing up at this point. I think we have to get up and over this mountain though to find them. Crimson Cookie, you're an hour ahead of me. Really. Crimson Cookie, what state are you in, broski? Or at least what, where are you at? Alright, let's just go ahead and see if we can head straight east. Try to find a good way. I think we might, we're in this kind of a mountain ridge here. Roy says, have you learned about the Braithwaite girl being tied in the spider webs? Braithwaite girl? Which one? The one in the outhouse? That'd be interesting. But yeah, I don't think I heard that. Is there spider webs at her outhouse? We'll have to go there. Once we get done with, you know, climbing Mount Everest, maybe we'll go check it out. You know what? As nice as it would be to go up and over, that might be dangerous. Let's go this way and just go around. We'll play it safe. It would be nice to find a horse. Slip and slide. Crimson Cookie in Tennessee, right on. I believe we're heading, I think is that the mountain we're heading for straight ahead? Yeah, so that's pretty much where we're heading right there. Only Red Dead Redemption 2 can you see a massive mountain in the distance. Right? And then, you know, soon enough we should be able to be on the very tallest point of that. We can pull this off right. Easier said than done though. Let's go this way. This is actually where you can find horses sometimes. Haven't seen any yet though. Hope you guys had a good week. Some deer, antelope. I see a gallimimus out there. Shout out to the gallimimus. Rockstar, why can't we ride a deer? Is it really physically impossible? Don't answer that, chat. Garrett's in the chat saying, yes, I heard about her content creator. Oh, about her from content creator Strange Man. Did he make a video on the Braithwaite girl connecting to the spider webs? Yeah, we'll have to go look at her. We'll go stop by and bring her a cup of coffee later on. It's the least we can do. You know, if you're trapped in an outhouse, that would suck. Unless they got a PlayStation 5 in there, it's not cool. So we'll bring her a cup of coffee. Drink some coffee myself, actually. Cheers to all you guys, man. Hope everyone's enjoying the night. Happy Friday. That's Fire Pack Coffee. Slip Shoe saying they say the number she says is tied to the outhouse, which is free. Oh, I'm not convinced. Yeah, I hear you, Slip Shoe. I mean, you know how it is. A lot of people are just going to throw stuff out there. Um, but yeah, I mean, it would make sense though. You know, I mean, she is in an outhouse, and then the numbers are on outhouses as well. So, you know, you could kind of see a direct correlation there. Okay, we should head. I think we're gonna want to go to this spot right here. Is where I think Slipshoe and I had the most success. He actually managed to get a horse up there, but unfortunately we did not find a horse. That was in online. So, you know, kind of makes me wonder if it's easier to get up there in online compared to story mode. Not sure. It might be. You know, drink some gin. That'll warm you up, Arthur. He's got his raccoon hat on. That should be plenty. I think I am going to head through the glacier. I think last time we attempted to go around the backside. We did the reach around maneuver, which, you know, we're all big fans of the reach around, but in this case, I think we might be safer just to go right over the glacier itself. Go. Let me know if any of you guys are playing the new Assassin's Creed, which is also the old Assassin's Creed. I did play a little bit of Black Flag back in the day. I didn't, you know, I mean, unfortunately I didn't beat it, but I played a fair amount of it. And I think I own it on Xbox. I don't know if you can still download the old version. Most likely they just, you know, delisted it or whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, I thought the game was good. My issue with Black Flag was more the story wasn't really as gripping to me with you know, the Pirate Kenway. Like, the gameplay itself is awesome. The game world looks cool, that sort of thing. Really cool, you know, pirate boat driving simulator. But, you know, one thing I loved about Assassin's Creed, my favorite Assassin's Creed was really the Ezio trilogies, where I think it kind of peaked. Assassin's Creed 4 was also really good. But, you know, you need those gripping storylines, you know, to really, you know, get you invested. Just look at Red Dead Redemption 2. The gameplay is fantastic, but it is the story itself that, you know, drives the game, makes, you know, everybody that looks at it as one of the best games of all time. It's because the story is carrying it to greatness. You know, the story is really awesome. And that was always my issue with Black Flag. Is, I mean, it's a good game. You know, probably like a 9 out of 10, but, you know, I don't know if the story warranted a remake, if you think about it. I think you could have, like, I miss when developers would take the same game worlds and just, you know, make new games with it, right? I think they could have given us, why not just give us that same world and just drop us in there with a new character or something? You know what I mean? I would have been okay with that. Maybe it's just me, but I would have liked that better. But, you know, why not just remake all the same missions, that sort of thing. T-Lex, what's happening? Hope you're doing well. J-Mac, he's usually good. What are you talking about, J-Mac? Shelly, about to buy a Switch 2, finally. Wow, dude. That's awesome, Shelly. I don't have a Switch 2 myself. You know, there's really not too much on there right now that I would have to play. There's nothing that's like on my must list. I would like to play the Donkey Kong game. But pretty soon when you have the new Zelda, that's going to be game over. That's where I'll really have to get a Switch 2 at that point. You get the Ocarina of Time remake. Eventually you'll have the new Pokemon game, which, I don't know. Pokemon isn't really evolving on the level of Rockstar games, but it could be cool. Talking about Strange Man. Yeah, I don't watch a ton of Strange Man videos, to be honest, just because, you know, we're usually working on our own theories and stuff. But, you know, obviously I got a lot of respect for, you know, him and his theories and whatnot. So sometimes, you know, you can't be right 100% of the time. So if there's ever anything he posts that, you know, you don't agree with or whatever, it's okay. Same thing with me. You know, obviously you guys aren't going to agree with me 100% of the time. The other day we got into a conversation about the best cheese in the world. You know? And, you know, I would put number one probably the mozzarella or maybe Gouda. And some of you disagreed with me. You said Trippy. American cheese is number one. We're going to have our disagreements. American cheese is definitely a guilty pleasure, actually. But we can't get into cheese conversation again. It's a slippery slope, right? First you're talking about cheese, then you're talking about the pizza, and then you're going to be talking about lasagna, stuffed shells. The rabbit hole of food, guys. That's how it starts. You start off by talking about a cheese stick, and then you end up talking about, you know, a Kobe beef cheeseburger or something. Damn it, I just triggered myself. Now I want a cheeseburger. Alright, here we go, guys. About to start the climb above the clouds. So we're going to go past the clouds to the real tallest point in the entire game, guys. Alright, let's do this. I call this the stairway to heaven. Cue the Led Zeppelin. Wait, what's that? What's that, Bill? Led Zeppelin is copyrighted. We can't play Led Zeppelin on the stream. Okay, alright, scratch. Never mind. My producer, Bill, tells me that we can't play Led Zeppelin. I mean, come on, man. This stuff is so old that you think by now it should be something we can all just use, right? Like, there's Elvis songs that you can use for free because they've been out there for long enough. Alright, let's do this, guys. Wish me luck. We are, of course, taking advantage of a little bit of a glitch to try to make it to the top. This is tough, man. We pulled this off, but we've also failed this a few times, man. Climbing up a mountain that Rockstar does not want us to climb. Oh, come on. This must be what... This must be what Led Zeppelin was singing about when they said, what is it? I can't even think about the lyrics from that song. Like, if you feel a bustle in your hedgerow and you don't know, it's just a spring queen for the May Queen? Wait, spring clean for the May Queen. I don't know what's going on in that song. It's like the greatest song of all time to some people, yet I don't even know what they're talking about. What's going on here, guys? Just kind of jiggling it to see if it does anything. It's kind of working. Oh no. Oh no. Scheißen, guys. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Whew. We survived. Barely. do this. Arthur's gonna take some punishment. Let me open up the door for Trippy Cat. Don't worry, guys, it's just a spring clean for the May Queen. I gotta say, it's one thing climbing the mountain with the clear weather, but with this thunderstorm, we can't see nothing, man. What is going on? It's like we're wandering into the hairy bush of destiny. See, that sounds like a lyric that should be in the song, right? The hairy bush of destiny. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that if we go too far this way, we're just going to fall off the other side. But let's try it. It seems like maybe there's some more even ground over here. And I think I remember Slip Shoe going this way when he made it to the top. Going down. Look at that area straight ahead of us. If they wanted to make some sort of DLC out here, they could really just put, look at that, you got flat ground for you to put maybe like a village or, something. Santa's workshop. Let's do it. Did you torch the Indian burial mound today? Yeah, for the Infinite Thunderstorm. Yeah, we do have the Thunderstorm created. I don't want to go that far. Okay. I think that way, right there. I don't know, maybe Rockstar, there's a chance, because it's been a while. It has to have been like a solid year, probably over that, since we've been up here. So there's always the possibility Rockstar might have made it a little bit more difficult. They have made it here in online. So if for some reason, this becomes a failed attempt, if this goes wrong, we might have to do it online on Saturday. Managed to turn ourselves around there. Oh, you can see we're getting higher than the clouds, though. Look at that. That's what I was telling you guys. We're going to be going through the layer of the clouds. And that's why we really can't see too much. Come on, Arthur. You can do it. OG Arthur. Got some flat ground up here, guys. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Right here, Arthur. Stop, 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 stop. Really, dude? Okay, I'm not going to lie. That looks really fun. You can't blame him for doing that, but you're really close to reaching a safe point up there. Got this. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hope you all have a good Friday coming up. And also, if you haven't seen the, let's see, maybe we can stop right here. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's try to go right here. I think right there will work.
Look.
Forward. Not. Going backwards here. Okay, okay. You don't want want us to go that way. Maybe right here?
What?
Oh, see, this is what I'm saying, dude. What if there's an invisible wall? It's not letting me go past. I mean, we just made it further, so... Scheiße. That's really odd, dude. They could have an invisible wall here that they added. See, if you think about it, between the times where we made it... Arthur. You think about the times that we've made it in online and then in story mode. I think we made it like twice in online and twice in story mode. So, you know, it's kind of divided between the two. Perhaps it's easier in online than story, I don't know. Sure as hell ain't easy. It's weird. Honestly, if you look what it's doing. I don't know, dude. I've never really seen it act like that. We've done that maneuver so many times, but it usually doesn't knock you back like that. J-Mac, strange how you get used to seeing people in chat and then miss them when they are not here. Yeah, it's that camaraderie. Seems like a decent path right here. I think I remember going this way before, so this might be a good find. Slowly. Maybe if we do this, perhaps we can go a little further. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Arthur, come on. What are you doing? See if we can make it to like that spot right there and then cut right. Roy, you think maybe the rain's making it more slippery? I don't know, dude.
What?
Weird, man. Definitely acting strange. See, it's not letting me go up. It keeps kicking me down. There is a chance Rockstar is, you know, cock blocking us right now. Thou shalt not make it to the top of the mountain. Come on, man. We named it Mount Trippy. We got up here and named it Mount Trippy. So, you know, you gotta let us up there. Blue Hawk, try after the weather is over. Blue Hawk, we've activated a secret infinite thunderstorm. So that's why there's lightning and thunder coming down, dude. We've activated it ourselves. And because of that, it's not going away. We can get to the other side, maybe slightly left of where we're at now. Might be a little bit better. Let's try that. Try over a little bit north, maybe see if we can make it further up on the backside. Doesn't look too promising up there. And it falls off a cliff straight ahead. I mean, straight ahead of us is what seems to be the biggest crater in the game. I mean, you guys know the crater inside the map, but I mean, look at that, dude. That goes so far down. And then here's the tallest mountain, but oh man, it doesn't look too promising over there to get up. see what we can find. Shelly, yeah, we did get to the top of Mount Trippy. Like I said, that was an online. So that's why if we don't make it tonight, we might have to try it again tomorrow night when we're in online. I might actually save that for Saturday, but either way, I don't know, dude. I'm starting to wonder if Rockstar is, you know, they might have added an invisible wall, because that's the way that he's kind of acting. You know, he seems like he makes it to an invisible wall and it gets rejected. But we did make it pretty far that one time, so it could be kind of fluky. We might have to try with a horse, you know. We might actually have to get a horse over here just to make it. I made it without the horse, but you never know. Making Arthur a bubble gum fiend. You should be able to pop some bubbles. Come on, Arthur. J-Max says Mount Slippy. That's true. Perhaps that's a better name for it, considering Slip Shoe is one of the first to make it to the top, and it's just straight up slippery. Oh, found a pretty good spot right here, guys. Check that out. It's epic. Okay, we're almost there. .330 on the East Coast, guys. Oh no. Dang, dude. See, this is a good mid spot that we made it to right here. All we gotta do is just break over that ridge. But we do not want to go outside this midpoint. This is a kind of like a little safe spot. So all we gotta do is make it right here. Alright, we got it. We got it. Dude, we're almost there. Don't fall, don't fall. Yes. Gotta get. We are inside the cloud. We are inside a thunder cloud right now. If you're wondering why we can't see, we are inside a thunder cloud. And if we can actually get to the top, the view is going to be one of the trippiest ever. Whoa, 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 whoa! Arthur! Be careful, bro. This is like UFO territory up here. Whoa. Dude, we're gonna be... Damn. We need to do that. What do you mean we're out of whistling range? We just gotta get up on this little ridge. There we go, there we go. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, come on, Arthur. You made it there, dude. Hold on. Let's use camera mode, right? Let's do this smart. Take that off, and that way we can get a view. So it looks like we can go up and over the ridge. I mean, look what we're contending with here. See that? We are in the thundercloud trying to climb a mountain. No big deal. Just a normal Friday for Arthur. Damn, dude. The lights down there are looking pretty awesome. There's Arthur just chilling in a thundercloud. So we need to... It's probably better off that we don't go over here because that's not going to do us any good. If you look at it, it's a pretty good spot. Crazy looking peak. But yeah, we want to get over this ridge and try to get to this spot here. And then from here, all we have to do is get a little bit higher up, and then it flattens out over here. See, and then you can pretty much walk the rest of the way. No big deal. Looks impossible from this angle, doesn't it? Like, when you look at it like this, it's like, well, Trippy, prepare to die, apparently, because that's what it looks like. I think we might be able to do it. Try to get right here. There we go. Now, just got to get up there. Let's take one more safety peek. See? Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it does look bad, but where there's a will, there's a way. Gotcha. Whew. Okay, we found the trail. Found the trail. Prepare for trippy overload. We made it, guys, after all that. After all that, we have finally gotten to the tallest point in the entire game. I mean, doesn't it seem with this little spot here, it seems like Rockstar kind of wanted us to get here, didn't it? But after all that, here we are. So not only did we get to the tippy top, the real tallest mountain in all of Red Dead Redemption 2, but on top of that, we are here in an infinite thunderstorm. So we are in the actual thundercloud itself up here. We're in the thundercloud. So you really can't get crazier weather. And I think this is the only way that you can climb into the thundercloud. So if you think about it, where, you know, we see it from the ground level, and here, I'm gonna turn down the audio just a little bit, because it might be slightly noisy up here, I could imagine. But you know, when you see it from the ground level, you see all the clouds. It looks insane. And then, you know, you get all the way up here, and you're actually in the volumetric cloud itself. So you got to remember, in Grand Theft Auto 6, we're going to be flying through clouds like this in planes, jets, helicopters, all of that. Dude, look at the lights down there. What is going on? That's Coulter? Doesn't that seem like way too many lights, though? It looks like a city. What the hell? Like, I feel like anybody who would just tune in right now, no idea where we are, or anything like that, it would be hard to even tell that it's Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, Garrett saying the view is amazing. Slipshoe saying Mount Trippy Slippy. Maybe Slippy Trippy? Much love to Garrett. Too many lights in my opinion. Yeah, dude. It feels like we're above a big city here. I mean, I've been to the top of the Sandia Mountain, which is in New Mexico, Albuquerque, right? So it's kind of bordering Albuquerque, to where if you climb up to the top of Sandia Mountain, it's crazy looking, you know, because you got all of the lights of Albuquerque. They just twinkle the way that, you know, you kind of look down through the clouds. It just creates this trippy effect. So it's in a way kind of reminiscent of something like that. I mean, nowhere near as big, but it looks like we're looking down on, somewhat of a big city, at least bigger than what you would normally find here in Red Dead Redemption 2. Check that out. You can even see up and over the clouds. You can see where it kind of gets a little bit brighter out there. Midnight. We always kind of expected if there was going to be a third secret UFO to find. I mean, what if it was up here? Perhaps you'd have to get 100% because, you got 100% in Grand Theft Auto 5. You go to the tallest mountain in that game during a thunderstorm, and you can see a UFO. So, maybe there's a UFO that could be flying right here. Unfortunately, we don't have 100%. It does look like a UFO should be coming. And what about the ultimate Chelonia drop? I mean, this is how you get the Chelonia. Jumping off this spot right here. And we're going to do it. You bet your ass we're jumping off, guys. We have to, man. So there is another peak, which is right over here. You can't see it. What are those lights for, though? I don't get that. Is that like, that might be strawberry? No. Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. Who knows? Whoa. Let's check out third person, the cinematic camera. Not really seeing much. I would love for us to get struck by lightning. This view doesn't really give us too much of a, better view at all. So I was saying there is another peak straight ahead, but that one is slightly shorter than this one. We have measured it using the camera mode, and unfortunately that one, oh, you're starting to see it clear up. Whoa. Damn, dude, randomly cleared up for us, man. What? That is sick. Alright, so there it is. There's that one right here. You can barely see it. There's the peak. We've tried to make it up to the top. We haven't been able to do that yet. It's very difficult. That one is shorter than this point right here. This is the tallest point in all of Red Dead Redemption 2. So you can go anywhere in the game. Dude, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's what we were looking for right there. That is what we're looking for. Because that shows you how we are inside the clouds. We are taller than the clouds, and now there you have it. The clouds are now about to overtake us. What other spot in the entire game can you actually be standing in the clouds? The correct answer is there is none, dude. It's the only spot in all of Red Dead Redemption 2. And unfortunately, you don't have too much of a view to kind of get that grasp of exactly where you're at. But, yeah, man. That was crazy, wasn't it? The real tallest point in Red Dead Redemption 2 during an infinite thunderstorm. There's a lot of people that have played Red Dead Redemption 2, guys. Right, this is the third biggest game of all time based on sales. It's massive, and in many people's eyes, it could be the greatest game of all time. It is that cool. But out of everybody who's played this game, y'all, I think the Trippy fam is the only crew, the only gang, the only people to make it up here with the infinite thunderstorm. And you bet your ass it's all of us, guys. I might have the controller in my hand right now, but I would never make it up here without y'all. As the view clears one more time for us. Look at that, dude. It's so amazing. Look at that, dude. The glacier down there. Looking incredible. The cracks in the icy rock. Eventually we're going to be taking the plunge down. So you just get little pockets where you can see just how high up you are, just how tall the mountain is, and give you that, that idea of, how high up you really are. Pretty soon the sun's going to be coming out, so that's going to make it even more tricky. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to turn up the audio for a moment. As I said, the morning is about to hit the game, so we're about to get the ultimate morning, the tallest peak in all of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's going to be a sight to behold. And yeah, we're the only ones who have ever seen this view, when you think about it. And you guys are special, so give me a moment. I'm going to turn up the audio for just a second. I'm going to grab one quick thing, and I'll be right back. Shout out again to Slipshoe, Doomer, Garrett, J-Mac, Shelly, Elvis, Justin Bieber, Cobra Commander, Bob Locke, Gerald, Roy, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and Chris Carlson, and everybody else here, man. Much love, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds. Don't let Arthur get struck while I'm gone. Much love, guys. Alright, guys. Man, it is coming down, though. What? Hold on, I'm bringing up the chat. How come it looks darker? I expected for it to look lighter. What the hell's going on, guys? It's 7:45 a.m. How come it looks like it's midnight? Whoa, dude. We have tripped out the game. What is going on? The hell? Are we getting abducted? What happened when I left? Shelly, what'd you do this time? Chat, you better not cover for Shelly this time. Well, there we go. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, Shelly, you're off the hook. Wow. Damn. What the hell? Huge shout out to everybody here. Anybody in the stream right now, getting close to 4 a.m. We're getting close to 4:20 a.m. here on the East Coast, Vice City time. You made it to the tallest peak, places that nobody else has ever been. Not only that, but with one of the craziest secrets in the entire game, the infinite thunderstorm. We got the thunderstorm going. It's been going for days in game now. And you know, if you played Grand Theft Auto 5, if you've taken a plane into the skies in that game, you'll notice as you approach the clouds, they dissipate. You know, they basically will go away. So you never actually climb through the clouds in GTA 5. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is, you know, a new engine. So Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have very similar clouds to what you're looking at right now. What is coming straight for Arthur. We're about to be inside a massive thunderstorm. So, you know, it's just cool to see it like this. Nobody else has really gotten a chance to look at the volumetric clouds unless you're in the hot air balloon. And this is the only point in the game. Not only is it the highest peak in all of Red Dead Redemption 2, a secret location, and if you were watching the stream, you know it's very hard to get to. On top of that, we got the infinite thunderstorm, so you're just seeing something really crazy. You're seeing us, so we're climbing through the clouds, but on top of that, we have the full-on thunderstorm. This is pretty much the hardest weather that you can get in the game. Huge shout out to Pedro. Pedro is a legendary mod here in the Trippy fam. Gerald, still chilling. So I'm sure there's a little bit of, you know, some glitch action happening just because, you know, Rockstar really didn't expect anybody to get here, I don't think. Or maybe they did. Maybe they put this spot because they knew the most devoted people would get here. They knew whoever actually made it to this peak right here is doing it out of love. You know, we're doing it because we want to make it to that highest point that you could reach. Rockstar, come on, man. We deserve a prize for this. We'll take 20 bucks. Just kidding. Special shout out again to Roy who says, I wonder if you die if you keep going up in the balloon. If you die, if you keep going up in the balloon? If you die in the balloon, then it's probably just going to crash to the bottom. T-Lex, GG's from vacay in Anchorage. Tyrannosaurus Lex, you are in Anchorage right now? That is so badass. This is why I always tell you, you know, the Trippy girls are, they're all badasses, man. They're all awesome. I talked to a lot of them off cam. You know, you got Shelly, who's a mod, and you see it, there you go. She's on vacation in Anchorage, dude. That is awesome. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. That's pretty high on my bucket list, but certainly pretty far from me here in Florida. Your butt broke the fall, Arthur. Alright, let's eat some meat. See if we can make it to this spot right over here. I really hope you guys have a good Friday. Man, it just feels like it's going to be an awesome weekend. And, man, I've been so busy the past few weekends with it being summer and all that. So, and I do have a busy weekend this one as well, but I definitely want to do some big streams with you guys. Quick heads up, y'all. We are going to be doing a Red Dead Redemption online stream later on today. So Friday night, Red Dead Online stream. Hopefully you guys can make it. And you can join up. We'll be on PlayStation Red Dead Online. So you can join up if you want. If you are a member of the channel, then you have access to the friend list, Trippy friend list. So if you're a member and you want to be on my friend list here on PlayStation, just make sure to join up for tomorrow's stream. Now I know how Stevie Wonder feels. Well, guys, I got 4 words for you. You can't fight gravity. But we definitely did a good job trying. See if we can make it out to this area that kind of stretches out. Seems to drop straight into the glacier. Up we go. By the way, 420 is getting close, guys, so get ready for 420. Let me take a swig of water. You know, whatever makes you feel trippy, we definitely need a good weekend, guys. Safe, fun weekend. So let's do a trippy 420 toast. Right now it's just about 4 o'clock a.m., 3:59. So we need a good 420 cheers. Whatever gets you guys trippy, you know, feeling good, whether it be, you know, take a hit of some ganja, take a sip of whiskey, take a sip of coffee, orange juice. I got a bottle of water that I'll do here, guys. So whatever y'all got, we'll do something at 420 together. So Shelly, you have 20 minutes to roll the blunt. Much love, Gerald, who dropped the dono. Trippy, what time you going live later? Probably, you know, I'm thinking maybe like, you know, maybe around midnight East Coast time. Try to do that. Just hit the notification bell, and I'll try to go, you know, live between like midnight and 1 a.m. East Coast time. Here we go. Holy shnikes. That looks crazy. Whoa. Yes. It's awesome. Here you go, guys. The tippy top. One of the coolest views you will ever see in any video game, man. Let's be real. Any video game. Alright, y'all. Here, let me see if we have. Here, I think I might have it here. Alright, here it goes. Here it goes, guys. Before we leap off to Chelonia, maybe get struck on the way down, I have one last thing I have to say. We can't always fight nature, chat. We can't fight change. We can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. Our whole life, all we ever did was fight. But we can't give up neither. We can't fight our own nature. That's the paradox, Chad. You see? Time to go to Chelonia, guys. Chelonia! Ooh. Damn, dude. They sure do make it look painful. Man. It was a fun trip up there, guys. Wasn't it? I mean, we pulled it off. It almost looked like we weren't going to do it. It was looking pretty tough there. And let that be a lesson. You know what I mean? To where if we ever do want to make it to that top, it might look impossible. There's going to be other people that'll try. It may look like it's just not meant to happen like that. But you can do it, man. You can get to that tallest peak. Let's head into Coulter. Head a little bit north just so I can kind of show you guys where we were at. Because I guess there was like, you know, some lights or whatever. I don't know if that was Coulter, Strawberry or whatever, but, you know, very strange the way that you can see a bunch of lights from the top of the mountain. I mean, Coulter should have no lights. Much love, T-Lex. Hope you're having fun in Anchorage. Bob Lock saying, learning to fly is to master the art of throwing oneself at the ground and missing. Oh, yeah. That's very profound. Kind of reminds me of Buzz Lightyear. Right? Just falling with style. By the way, I still never saw Toy Story 5. I wanted to go see it at theaters at some point. Maybe I could still have a chance. Alright, so there it is, guys. We made it all the way up there. Or I think it's right here. I think this is the left peak that's slightly shorter. Yeah, that's the left peak. And this right peak, it looks, from this angle, it's hard to tell. But this one's a little bit closer, and that one's further back, so it's a little bit of an optical illusion. This peak on this side is the tallest point in the game. So that's where we're at. We were all the way up there. That one we tried to make it to the top of, but good luck. T-Lex saying, like the stream, Trippy fam.
Yeah.
T-Lex would make a good mod. What if one day we make a new temporary mod? Seen as Shelly became a permanent mod. Should we ever have another temporary mod? Temporary mod. Bob Locke. Oh, man. Mount Slippy indeed. Man, much love. That was really fun, guys. I really enjoyed making it to the top with y'all. That was pretty sick. Alright, so, I believe we haven't been to the Dead Boot Creek spot in this save file. So, there's really not much going on over here, of course, where you got the mountains. And over here is where you find the robot. And that's pretty much all there is that I know of. So it's kind of a massive section.
For Christ's sake. Yeah.
That goes unused. I mean, you do have the robot, but that's not even till after you, you trigger it.
Yeah, you good, girl?
Much love to you guys in the chat. Just past 4 o'clock. We're getting close to 4:20 here on the East Coast. We're going to do a 4:20 Trippy Toast to officially kick off the weekend. Take a puff for me. So, if you are a member of the channel, first of all, thank you. But second of all, we have some exclusive emojis, including the 420 emojis. So definitely do me a favor and drop the 420 Trippy emoji once we get closer to 420 hitting. I like how the controller does like a little vibrate. I swear I don't remember it doing that back in the day. I could be wrong about that. I'm sure I am. But it's just something I've been picking up on this earlier save file. Every time we walk up to a secret, the controller kind of does a mysterious little double vibrate. wonder if there's more mystery to this than we might think. You know, it seems obvious, right? Just a cool woolly mammoth fossil. Awesome. Why not? Too bad it's not Jurassic Park. We could infuse this thing with some frog DNA and bring it back to life. Was this a mammoth? Nice little drawing there by Arthur. What, like, where's woolly mammoths found in the U.S.? What, okay, where were woolly mammoths found? Let's see here. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to read this. I do feel a sneeze coming. Just give me a minute. Alright, y'all. The sneeze has passed. I didn't want to sneeze on you, so it's for the better. Hold on. There we go. Fix the audio. Okay, so it says Alaska and Canada, guys. The species is believed to have originated in the Yukon in Alaska around 300,000 years ago before spreading out. Notable finds like the 20,000-year-old female mammoth named El Mayuje have been excavated at archaeological dig sites like Swan Point in interior Alaska. It does say North America here. Let's see what that says. While the larger Columbian mammoth roamed further south, woolly mammoths ranged through Canada and parts of northern contiguous U.S. Interestingly, woolly mammoths fossils have also been recovered from deep sea environments. What? Damn, dude. Off the coast of New England. So, the Columbian mammoths are supposed to be larger. Let me see. The Columbian mammoth. Let's see that thing. Wow, dude. It's basically like a giant elephant. So it's not the woolly version, but it's pretty much a giant elephant. Interesting. I've never went down the woolly mammoth rabbit hole, guys. So this just says mammoth. So technically, you know, we don't know if it's a woolly mammoth or a Columbian mammoth. It could be either one. And, you know, Rockstar could be a little bit open-ended with that because, you know, maybe this could represent part of Alaska, right? It does kind of feel like an Alaskan thing, which would make it closer to the woolly mammoth, probably Alaska or Canada. But it sounds like the Columbian mammoth is more prominent. So, yeah, I guess it could be either one. I feel like this area, the way that Rockstar kind of made a hybrid region down here where you got Louisiana and Florida, kind of seems like combined. Up here, it does feel like a little bit Alaska, Canada, maybe like Montana, something like that. I could see Rockstar maybe making it a little bit more pronounced in Red Dead Redemption 3, like they could have more state lines and, you know, make it a little bit more like all the areas of the U.S. and North America. Ooh. Oh yeah, we can't get up there. It's outside the map, I think. But this waterfall here.
Okay then.
Whoa, did that just spawn in? Weird. This is one of the cool locations in the game. I mean, this game is just littered with these secret locations that you can find. You know, this one which gives you the hawk trinket, so it's definitely a good reward. Look at that, you got a dead frozen horse. What a way to go. It's rough. I don't know why you would be here though. You know what I mean? It's kind of a strange spot to be in, but there you go. Look at just the look at those icicles and the frozen waterfall. Magnificent. Special shout out to Gerald. $5 holler, Gerald. You are carrying the stream, broski. Troopy, the woolly mammoth was found in the Badlands Park in South Dakota. I've been there. Okay. So, you know, South Dakota, pretty much that northern region of North America, I think, represented here. Like I said, knowing Rockstar, they've probably made a bit of a combination of different areas, including a little bit of Alaska. Shelly saying, I hope GTA 6 has a ton of secrets to find. Hell yeah. Rip to this guy. Could be Gavin. Could be Francis Sinclair. Possibly Big Gay Al. We'll never know. But certainly a rough way to go. They have their pots and pans out here. I just don't get it though. How do you get here? Do you think they pulled a trippy and fell off the waterfall? 'Cause other than that, it's not exactly the best home base. Maybe safe from like polar bears or something. Fragenstein. Did I said that right? Fragenstein, if that's right, that's a pretty cool name. Instead of Frankenstein, Fragenstein?
Yep.
Very nice.
Hey there.
That'd be a good name for somebody playing Grand Theft Auto 6 online.
Hey, Blacko.
Grenading everybody. I used to do that. Do the drive-by. Like you find somebody on the road, you drive by and just plop a grenade right there by their feet. A little Christmas present for them. Ho, ho, ho. Drop the grenade. Alright, so let's get out of the snow, right? I feel like we've been in the snow for a little bit. It's been cool and all, but we need some warmer weather, right? Okay, so fast travel back to Valentine. Man, made it all the way to the top of the mountain. If we didn't want to try to go to Chelonia, we could have just came right back down, no problem. Fragenstein, that's cool, man. I used to have I had a couple Xbox gamer tags back in the day. My original one that I used, back on the original Xbox playing Halo, was called Nightshade. I don't even know why I went with that name, but it was just Nightshade. And yeah, definitely was fun hooking up with people. I used to be a good sniper, you know, back in Halo, so it was kind of fun playing Halo 2 online, and you could match up with other random people, and as a sniper you can always kind of hold down the team. Good days of early online gaming. Oh no, not Mickey.
Hey, partner.
I think Arthur deserves a warm meal. Let's see what's going on here. Uh-oh. We might find the hobo in here that we stole his hat from.
Good to see you again.
Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. Oh, shite. We pissed everybody off. It was self-defense, guys. You know what? Shite's in. Alright, suddenly we need to escape Valentine. No prisoners. Quickly, Arthur, eat something on the road. Oregano beef. 420, guys. You guys are not invited to the 420 smokeout. They're not tripping. I think we got another horse, too. Double horse. Alright, we wanted to have a good meal. Maybe we could wait till things cool off, creep back in there, and they'll give us a meal. I mean, that guy, we probably did them a favor by taking out the hobo. Oh, come on. Get off our peen. Probably that whole dynamite thing. Might have pissed him off. Damn, there's a lot of them. I don't think there's pardon letters in this game, right? Because in Red Dead Redemption 1, you can get a pardon letter. Oh, you just drop in the pardon letter, and you're good. But no, there is none in this game. So you're pretty much forced to either pay up or go to jail. Which, if you go to jail, there is some exclusive dialogue that can happen. So it's almost like the game wants you to go to jail. Where I feel like in Red Dead Redemption 1, there's a lot of, you basically get many more benefits for having good honor than bad honor. And this game, they want to make it to where, you know, there's good things about both sides. Overkill. That'll teach him. No one's going to get in the way of our 420. Much love, DLC Gamer. What's happening, dude? Zoomer chilling with us. Going to jail also takes just about as much money as your bounty as well. Really? So there's no benefit then? Great. Other than, you know, potentially seeing some exclusive dialogue.
Yep.
Alright guys, about to be 420. We're on the run from the law. Fugitive 420, baby. Let it be known that the Trippy fam invented the Fugitive 420. It's when you're celebrating 420 and you're simultaneously running away from the cops. I don't recommend doing it, but at least we can try it here in Red Dead. Shoot, there's a bunch of them right there. You see nothing. Call me Clint Eastwood. I'm not Arthur Morgan. It's me, Clint. Alright guys, the clock just hit 420. Got my water bottle up to y'all, up in the sky. Cheers to everybody in here, man. Seriously, if you're in the Trippy stream, kicking off of Friday, 4:20 a.m. Vice City time, then you are one of the realest people on the planet. I promise you. That is the truth, man. So much love to you guys. You guys are the best. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. And I hope you have a good weekend. We'll be spending some time together. That's for sure. Cheers. Oh yeah, sometimes, you know, refreshing bottle of water is all you need at 420. Water can make you feel kind of good, you know. But yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. We're gonna have the PS, well, I was gonna say PS5, but I guess PlayStation Red Dead Online meetup for Friday night stream. Hopefully y'all can join up for that. And we want to go grab a bite to eat. We don't want to get busted though. Maybe we should go through the back door. Try to creep in, grab a little celebratory meal, 420 meal for Arthur, and everybody wins. It's a win-win situation. Except for the people we blew up with the dynamite. They didn't win, but it's all good.
What are you having?
Bon appetit, Arthur. Yes, dude. Doomer saying it's always 420 somewhere. 10:20 blazing anyways, says Pedro. Oh, man. All right, Arthur.
Hey, sugar.
Oh, whiskey.
Time to get trippy. So yeah, really hope you guys have the good weekend coming up. It'll be fun playing some Red Dead Online. We are going to be starting up some new playthroughs here at the channel. We're actually going to be doing a classic Vice City stream playthrough. So definitely watch out for that, guys.
Just give me a drink.
I have both the definitive edition of Vice City is actually what I would recommend you play. You know, if anybody wanted to play Vice City as we await Grand Theft Auto 6, then you probably do want to play the definitive edition. It's not bad at all. It sucked when it first came out. It was glitched to the moon. But they have fixed it, and now it's actually pretty solid. You get a lot of the benefits of modern Grand Theft Auto. You know, so the way that you know, you got basically checkpoints. You got the weapon wheel is much better than the original Vice City controls. So I would recommend the definitive edition, and we'll play that at some point. But our playthrough that we're going to do first is actually that classic PlayStation 2 version of Grand Theft Auto 5, which you can't even get anymore. It's been delisted, but I do have it downloaded on the PlayStation 5. So we're going to play OG Vice City on the PS5. So we'll do that coming real soon, potentially Saturday or Sunday. We might want to start that up. Hopefully you guys can join up for that. And, you know, with Grand Theft Auto 6, you're going to want to, you know, refresh yourself on all the crazy shite that happened in Vice City. So we'll be doing that. Much love, Trippy and Saul. What's happening, man? Hope you have a good Friday. Roy, I don't know. I think we lost our hat in one of the explosions back there.
Enjoy your evening alone.
Much love, Shelly. Fugitive 420. The only thing trippier than a Fugitive 420
There's that son of a bitch I told you.
is Freaky 420. And I think you know what that means at 420. Knocking the bottom off a trippy girl, simultaneously smoking the blizzant at 4:20 a.m. Man, that would be trippy. But that said, guys, really hope you all enjoyed the stream. I had a blast. And yeah, man, it was awesome. Don't forget, we're going to do our Red Dead Online stream for Friday night. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. I'm sure all you guys are subbed. But if you're not, you know, sub, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know as soon as we go live. I'll keep this stream up for you guys in case you missed it. We went to the tallest peak in the entire game with the infinite thunderstorm going, man. It was crazy. Actually, climbing up through the, you know, the thunder cloud. Some psychedelic visuals for sure up there, but hopefully you all got a chance to see that. If not, watch the stream over. It'll be up. You guys can watch it anytime you want. And with that said, I'm out. Much love again, Chris Carlson. Huge shout out, Crimson Cookie. Pedro, good to have you in the chat, brother. Bob Locke, good night, my friend. J-Mac, Slipshoe, much love, Doomer. Huge shout out again to Shelly. Appreciate you taking a 420 hit ski for me, I'm sure. Tripping Assault, always a pleasure, my friend. Hope everything's all good in Colorado, bro. I'm sure the weather is just absolutely primo right now. And yeah, I'm envious. I would love to go to Colorado. That'd be amazing. Cobra Commander saying night all. Much love. All right, Arthur. After what, 20 shots? Is that all it takes to pass out? I think it's time for him to enter the trippy Twilight Zone. Final shout out to Gerald. Much love, Speedy. Fragenstein. Don't be a stranger, Frag. Much love, guys. Peace. Adios, my friends. Have a great Friday. Talk to you very soon. Stay out of trouble.
This what you want?
And as always, good night and stay trippy, my friends. Adios. Bottoms up, Arthur.
Another drink.
Go on.
Shouldn't he be cut off by now? What? We didn't even take the shot. Y'all come back now, you hear?
You as dumb as you look, huh?
Stop camping on my trail, damn it. Got some kind of rock in your boot?
Ooh.
Damn it to hell!
Well, shit.
If you was drinking to forget, I'll wager you succeeded. Speak up. What is it to be? Here.
Wait a damn minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'd never forget a
We've been
mug like
looking.
that.